Caibel the Strategist here, and today we are playing some. Sorry, I had to burp there. We are playing some Five Nights at Joel's. This is a horror map, and as you can tell, it's based off of Five Nights at Freddy's. Link is in the description below as always, and I hope you guys enjoy this map, or at least enjoy watching me play this. But yeah, the aim of the map is to make it to 6 a.m. while trying to not die as animatronics hunt you down and try and kill you. You also have a limited amount of power, so me pressing these lights and whatnot, that's draining my power. But I also don't want to die, so I'm going to be doing this. Using the camera also drains power, so I don't recommend using the camera. Basically, the best way to play like these types of maps is to basically just not use the camera. Because A, there's no like one-shot enemy that can just get you without you needing to do anything. But yeah, this is pretty much it. We have to make it to 6 a.m. so before any of these animatronics get to the room or get inside the room. We can hold them off by closing the doors. We can spot them by turning on the lights. There's also this one little mechanic where we have to go and fix the generator, which is annoying, but it is a interesting mechanic. Because A, that shows that our power isn't always like stationary, I guess. And it prevents us from using like the doors and lights and stuff. So we usually have to fix them. I believe last time we saw the one guy, the Joel guy, going towards our door. Which isn't necessarily good. By the way, it's best to check the lights when you hear the laughter. Because if you just do it whenever, it's not going to be good for your power. But if you only do it when you hear the laughter, then you actually have something going. Because now you're basically catching them, or at least trying to look for them whenever you hear them. And just so you know, the laughter and stuff, that's them moving. Yes, they actually move. Don't know why they move, but they do. They just move, and it's very weird. Okay. But it's not necessarily a good thing to leave the doors down for the entire time, because that will actually drain your power. And last I saw, I had a limited amount of power. So, let's not drain the power. Because if we drain the power, then nothing's going to work and we'll die. Okay, I also don't want to die, so let's try and find Yeah, that's what I would think. That's what I thought. I didn't hear the footsteps, but I heard a laughter, so thought he had left. There he is again. He killed me. He stuffed me in a suit. Look up to retry. Okay, so yeah, that was night 2, by the way. We'll be doing night 2 in this video. Next video we'll be doing night 3. The reason I'm doing these by the night is mainly because A, I could lose, like you just saw, and instead of just trying to like bank on the idea that I can just do 2 in 1, I'm just playing it safe and doing 1 night per video. It also separates the videos up as well. And I can already tell this one's going to be longer than the last one. Because A, I literally just died, meaning I have to start from the beginning. Which isn't good. Because that means I'm going to constantly be getting hit. Constantly having to redo this, so as the nights go on. Because this is only night 2. Meaning there's only 2 animatronics out, and I already freaking screwed it up by dying to Joel. Which in the last video I didn't die to Joel. I made it through in 1 go. Like, the first night was easy. But the second night is harder. I'm curious if even the 5th night is even doable. Because if this is anything like FNAF, then I'm pretty much screwed. Because if you don't know anything about FNAF, the creator of the game, Scott Cawthon, he didn't know if the final night in the first game was actually beatable. Like, he never play tested it, so he didn't know if it was actually beatable. He just eyeballed it and said that was good enough. It wasn't until much later that someone actually beat it for the first time, and he was like, "Oh, I guess I now have to add in a reward for people beating the map on the first try, or at least beating it at all." Keep in mind, the first time someone beat it, it was a while back. And before him, everyone just thought the final part was just unbeatable. Only to find out it's not. It's just incredibly hard. And ever since, Scott Cawthon just has been eyeballing it and going with whatever he thought was good. Let's do that. I don't know if they come here, like go to the generator at all. But if they do, then they can stay the hell away. I'll freaking tear off a piece of the generator and use it to beat them up. I do not take kindly to maniacs in freaking animatronic suits. So far, I'm beating it. I say so far. Because, A, this is going to be a longer video than last time. Last time was pretty short, I will admit that. But that was mainly because the first night was easy. And something tells me throughout the progress, I'm going to consistently die. And I'll have to tell you, the jump scares in this are a little startling. So, because, hey, I wasn't exactly expecting him to just go in for the kill so quickly. Like, it was instantaneous. Just the moment I turned on that light, he was ready there. He was right there, ready to pounce. I'm waiting for the sounds, just so you know. Like, every time you hear a sound, that's the animatronics moving. So every time I hear, like, laughter or footsteps, that's the animatronics. They're moving. But, every time I hear the one noise, that means they're at my door. So I pretty much just close the door. I just slam it on their face. But yeah. So far, we have only died to Joel, the first one. And supposedly there is a second Joel that goes to the right side of my freaking door. Or the right door. Which, if so, he can stay the hell away. Just stay 9 feet from my door. Please. Just so you know, in the first, like, map, or the first, like, night, Joel was pretty relentless in terms of, like, coming to the door, I would say. Like, more so than he is now. Like, yeah, he comes to the door, but he mostly stays back and lets the Joel 2 take care of it. Which, frankly, isn't all that much surprising. Something tells me by night 5 I'm going to have to juggle this with like 5 different animatronics. And that's going to be absolute hell. And I already have to like deal with this, so I might have to get someone else involved. Like someone to basically just sit here and just wait. Or check the cameras while I do this. Like just go back and forth between buttons and whatnot. Because A, if they do that and I do this, then pretty much I have nothing to worry about. It also helps that I lower the lever on whichever side they might be coming. Because that then gives me time to wait out the people. But yeah, so far I'm doing pretty well right now. I'm locked in pretty well, so there is a kind of rhythm to this. Like every time they laugh or you hear a footstep, you check the lights. If you hear the sound, they're at your door, so you close the door. And we made it to 6 a.m. So yay! I am so glad we made it to 6 a.m. That means this is the end of the video, just so you know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this map. This is tons of fun. I'm going to keep playing it. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And also comment down below what you think. I'll see you all next time. Bye!